Hello everybody, good morning, welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry that I sound like I'm on 40 cigarettes a day. I do not smoke. It is due to catching a really, really rotten cold off of my 5-year-old daughter. You know that feeling when you've got something in the back of your throat, your top of your mouth feels all fuzzy, you're just completely blocked up with your sinuses. My chest is tight. Feel like rubbish. So, great intro. Basically, I was uploading a video. I didn't realise it didn't upload properly. It was about a week ago, just over a week ago, when I went out with my mum for the night and I recorded a video and it just didn't want to upload. So I'm hoping this one does. So, yeah. In my last video, I was basically talking about how proud I was of myself for going out and doing something that I don't really feel all that comfortable doing to do with my anxiety. Basically, I booked to go to a little intimate gig called West End Live Lounge. Now, if you know me, huge West End fan, huge theatre fan. Been going to the theatre probably at least once a year ever since I was tiny. Starting off with pantomimes when I was little. My mum would take me and my sisters to them all the time. And yeah, my love of musical theatre just grew. There's not a lot of shows I haven't seen, which I'm very lucky and fortunate to say, because people who go to the theatre, you'll know how bloody expensive it is nowadays. So yeah, I think I've mentioned it before, but I'll mention it again. This this year, I started going to a show. I was introduced to it by a friend of mine. In April, I think it first was a show called Bat Out of Hell, which is all to do with it's actually a love story. It's like a rock and roll show. It's covered with Meatloaf music, and I was kind of like, I'm not really a Meatloaf fan, so I don't think I'm going to enjoy this one. Although I love a bit of rock and roll, I love a bit of I was brought up on the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley, by my mother. So I love all types of different music, but I thought, I don't know, I only know kind of the main "I Would Do Anything for Love" song. Like, I might not know it, but we'll give it a go. So yeah, I went to the show, and it was the first time I'd sort of gone out properly to an event in the last year, since my health anxiety flared up terribly due to the tragic passing of my sister last year. And I did. On the way there, we got to Charing Cross Station, and me and my partner, and I did have a bit of a meltdown. I was like, I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can sit through a show for 2 hours. I think I need to go home. I don't feel safe. I'm in a crowded train station. It's all a bit of a blur when your anxiety hits you so bad. And yeah, I kind of just breathed through it. My partner's really, really good at trying to calm me down. And there was no pressure, which is very, very good for someone in a situation like mine. When you are very anxious and you do feel that pressure to think, I don't want to be a letdown, I don't want to not go, I don't want to not do what I said I'm going to do, I don't want to let myself down, I don't want to feel like a failure. You have to just remember to yourself, there's no pressure to do anything. It really doesn't fucking matter. There's always tomorrow. It doesn't really matter. My partner said to me, look, if you don't want to go in, we won't go in. And I sat there and was like, but I do want to go in. I'm just pissed off with myself that I feel so shit to go in. But we did, and I calmed down. I said, you know what, fuck it, let's go. And there are days when you can do that. There's days when you can say, fuck the anxiety, I'm going to go in, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to let it stop me, I'm going to go and fucking do it. And then there are days when you're like, I just can't. I don't feel strong enough today, I feel shit, I don't want to do it. So that was a day where I had a really bad anxiety panic attack, I guess, and I was like, no, fuck it, I'm going to get through it. And I did, and I sat down and I watched the show, and I'm not being funny, it's the best fucking show I've ever seen. It's amazing. It's such a good show, and it's on till January the 5th at the Dominion Theatre off Tottenham Court Road. Literally, come out the station, it's there. Brilliant show. Go and see it. There's only 6 weeks left, I think. Amazing show. Just amazing music. I came away like, wow, I'm going to download that soundtrack. I'm going to listen to it. I listen to it every day. I drive my partner fucking crazy. But I also introduced two of my friends to it, called Alison and Rachel, who are anxiety sufferers like me. And for us all to go to for an outing, all together, anxiety sufferers, girls on our own, we all went out together to the show, and we did have a bit of mishaps while we was in the theatre. At one point, I had a bit of a panic, and my friend said to me, "I feel a bit panicky," and we just held each other's hands and got through it. Carried on watching the show, met the cast, and it was brilliant. And I just since then, I've been a bit more like, "Come on, you can fucking do this." And that was back in April, and I think I've been to the show 4 times now. I'm hoping to go one more time before it ends. And yeah, so basically, a couple of the cast members were performing at this thing that I went to last week with my mum called West End Live Lounge. Yeah, it's just a small theatre. It's called the Other Palace, just off of Buckingham Palace Road. It's really good actually because the cast are just the cast of the shows. Wicked, Les Mis, Bat Out of Hell, Heathers, Jamie, the new Jamie. Everybody's talking about Jamie, which I still want to see. All the top West End shows, they were all there. And singing different songs from the 90s, which, hello, 90s baby, that is my era, born in 1990, established in 1990, I'll have you know. So, yeah, it was brilliant, and I wanted to take my mum because she's going through her own terrible time at the moment, and we don't get out a lot, I suppose, as a family anyway. And I just wanted her to have a good night out, and so I got the tickets for us, and we had a really nice time together. And I was a bit panicky before going, and because sometimes I don't feel that comfortable. I know she's my mum, but sometimes I don't feel that comfortable around other people because I think I'm so comfortable with my partner as I live with him, and he sees me through everything, through my bad, through my good, and everything. So I think it's just a part of embarrassment. You think, I don't want to embarrass myself. I don't want to feel unsafe. I don't want my mum to worry. I don't want my mum to think something's terrible is happening to me when she's been going through her own thing at the moment. Just a mixture of feelings, really. So, yeah, we went to that, and it was great, and we had a great time. And I was just so proud of myself coming home thinking, like, I did it. Like, I went out and I did something with my mum, and I didn't feel comfortable, but I did it, and it just made me feel quite proud of myself. And my point is, the long point that I'm making, is that there are little things that will make us feel proud of ourselves again and more like ourselves again. And don't think because you've got up that day and had a shower and hoovered the front room and not gone out that you're a failure. Like, to me, it's like, that's me getting up and getting on with my day, because sometimes you do. I mean, a lot of the time, I think anyone with anxiety and anyone with depression and any kind of mental illness or anything, you will sit there and think to yourself, I just don't want to get up today. I don't want to. I want to lay in bed all day and I don't want to get up. But logically, you can sit there and say to yourself, it's not going to help. You're not going to feel better. You know, I've got a little 5-year-old girl. I have to get up. I have to get her ready for school. I have to take her to school. At the moment, I'm not really doing school runs and things on my own. My partner comes with me, but I'm gradually easing into doing things on my own again. I need to push more at that, and I've realised that this week because I've had some bad anxiety this week, just feeling like crap in general. Coming down with this sort of cold I've got. I mean, the weather's shit as well. You know, it's London. The weather is absolutely shit. It's either raining or it's -1 degrees outside. It's crap. So there's nowhere to go. You can't, like, pick up my little girl from school and go and play somewhere. Even in the park, it's fucking freezing. So it's kind of, you're indoors all the time. So I think you feel more like a sort of, hibernator anyway. Like, you're like, oh, I need to go inside and go home and do nothing. And it's shit because you think you've got nothing to look forward to. So, yeah, sort of do feel proud of yourself for the little things you achieve. Just getting fucking up that day when you really don't want to, when you really think, I don't want to get up, I can't. I can't get up. I'm scared of what the day has ahead of me. I don't know what's going to happen in today. I have no control over it. It's fucking scary. And just feel proud of yourself. You're just getting up. You're getting up and you're carrying on. You're not giving up. Every day you're struggling, but you're getting through the day. And it's fucking tiring. It is tiring. I feel like that. There's so many days I think to myself, I'm so tired and I feel like I've done fuck all. And it's because you have done nothing, and it's because I have such a busy lifestyle before all of this happened. And I'm trying to get back into that, but it's hard because physically and mentally your brain is like, I don't want to fucking do it. I can't be this. I've been so stressed this year doing nothing than I ever was when I was at work full time, taking care of my little one, coming home and taking care of the house, doing everything all weekend with her. I'm more physically and mentally exhausted now than I was when I used to do that. So yeah, I'm trying to ease back into things. I'm trying to stay positive. I've had a really bad anxious week this week. and last week kind of, I guess. So it is just about not giving up and carrying on and pushing through, because it will make you feel better and it will make you feel so much more empowered getting on with things. So even though I look like shit now and I look like I'm not carrying on and I look like I could fucking give up, I'm not. I'm carrying on because you have to. You have no choice. What other choice is there? To give up and do what? Nothing? Nothing for the rest of your life? It's not living, is it? So I need to learn to try and take more of my own advice, because I'm so good at giving other people advice. So good at telling other people, it's going to be okay, you'll be fine, we're here for you. And I just don't fucking listen to my own advice, really. So I'm going to do that more too. I'm very much looking forward to Christmas. I'm trying my hardest to look forward, because obviously, anxious people out there, you will know yourselves, it's hard to look forward to things because you do get worried about not getting to them things. So I'm very much looking forward to Christmas. I'm putting up my stuff, my decorations and my tree and everything on the weekend. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Especially Christmas with kids is the best, isn't it? So my little ones, definitely looking forward to getting spoilt by me, by grandparents, by everyone. So keep strong, guys. Keep going, and I will put another video up soon. Mwah! Sending love always. Bye, guys.